This is the secret chess puzzle that dropped in Destiny 2 today, and we're going over how to solve it. And now, just as a disclaimer, I am no chess grandmaster. I know very little about chess, but we're going to break down how this works in Destiny 2. It does have chess elements to it. So the way it works is you start each puzzle like this with static positions. You're on the white piece side, and you're trying to put the black piece into checkmate, okay? This is the king, okay? That's the one you need to get checkmate on, and checkmate just means, they can't move. If you've never played chess before, we've got to give a little explanation. It means that the king can't move any direction without getting taken out, okay? This right here allows you to change your pieces from white to black, black to white, I believe. You can go back and forth. And then this is, we got the bishop here. We've got the queen's moves here. We've got the pawn, and you can see right there, pawn moves remaining 16. So you start off with a limited number. Rook moves remaining 3, knight moves remaining 16, and then this right here says it can deletion action, so you can delete some stuff, right? So you're able to delete pieces on the board as well. On top of that, you can go up here and you can actually undo your previous action if you need to, and your goal is to just simply get checkmate. So it'll just give you a small example here. Okay, we can take the queen here, and we can just put a queen right there. And when I do that, this is going to say absolute pin, and now it's going to bring me onto the next puzzle, okay? If you use too many of them, though, you see how I only have one queen move remaining? Like, the queen is super OP, right? Very strong piece. They only give you a limited amount. So the goal is to get through as many of these as possible, so that way you can finish the triumph. So if you go into triumphs, episode heresy, secrets, go to the second page. Right here, it says complete chess puzzles in the unknown space. So right now we're at 3 out of 6, and there's 15 on step 3. So I'm assuming there's maybe like 30 of them. There could be more. Obviously, I wouldn't know until I have all 6 pages unlocked, but let's just say there's 30, for example. Well, with a limited number of pieces, that means you need to be as efficient as possible. So you need to get checkmate with as little moves as possible, right? So if you go out there and you start spamming pieces everywhere, you're going to, it's not going to be very efficient. So right here, I'll give you a good example of, put a pawn there, can put a pawn there, and I can put a pawn there, okay? And that's going to cause a pin, I believe. Oh, no, it didn't cause a pin. I think he can go, let me see here. Where can he actually go? This is me being absolutely terrible at chess for a minute. I'm going to spam as many pawns as I possibly can. Let's see how many I can spam until I finally get the piece here. How to not do the puzzle. Pawn. This is a Titan main trying to play chess. Alright, so we spammed all the pawns we could do. Wait a second. What should I actually do here? That maybe I can turn this one against it here? Absolute pin. There it is. Alright, so that's an example of how not to do it, right? I just used up like a ridiculous amount of pawns. I probably could have done that significantly more efficient. I even had to use the take into action there. So do that, but be good. All right, don't be like me. If you have any friends that play chess or understand the mechanics of chess, try to do all of them within as minimal solutions as possible, and that way you can get all 30 unlocked. It's going to be difficult to get them all, I think. I think it'll take some, brain power, but that's how it's done. That's how the solves happen, and that's how the mechanics work within this encounter, okay? If you're unable to find this chess thing, it's probably because you didn't find all of the 60 chess pieces from last week. I'm not sure if that's a requirement by any means, but it might be. So you need to find those. And if you haven't, then obviously we have a guide up on where you can find the locations for those chess pieces from last week. And that way you can jump into the puzzle and check it out. Let me know what you think, though. That's a wrap on this one. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.